everyone, it's Karynjean and welcome back to the studio. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. I think I was just jostling you. Sorry. I guess it's okay. I can't tell. It's a lovely, cool day here, so I should be able to be here in the studio for a little bit. The first thing I'm going to show you is this. I have one of the We Are Memory Keepers cinch machines. It's a mini cinch, and you could, make notebooks like this, spiral notebooks. I'm actually ordering regular spirals because I don't like these kind of spirals. But I decided to do it this way, and this was my first time doing it, so yeah, it's a bit messy. And this is either a 80 or 110 pound cardstock cut in half, right? And then these are chipboards. I have a lot of pages in here. I figure I could always rip them out. I wanted to make this as a backup or another one for this, right? I could use, or I could just, it's just a nice notebook, right? Yeah. So that's what I did here. There are videos on the YouTubes, of course, to show you how to make it, how to use the machine. It's very, very simple. If it's something you're interested in, I'd be more than happy to make one with you, right? Do a video of it just to show you. These are the type of, I don't know, you see these type of spirals, these here kind? I don't like these. I want a regular spiral notebook so that I can, hold on a second. See, it doesn't, what kind of, I don't know. I just want a regular spirals as opposed to these kind of spirals. Anyway, it's just one more thing to put on the pile over there. So I have done a couple things off camera, and I will, here we go, show you what it is. This here is a page from that Pharaoh's Gate book, which is where I got the this from and the other one from. I love the colors of it. And the book is just love letters back and forth between these two people, Sabine and Griffin. And this is, I guess it's like a postcard. It says Griffin Moss, I can't read it that well. It's small print. Restante Sevilla, Spain, right? And then on the other side of it here is an envelope, and there was like a love letter in there, and I took that out because, more pockets and stuff. So I put this on here first, and what I did was you can see here, I just folded it over. I did have to trim it down a little bit, but I folded it over to make it hinge out like that, because remember in the second signature, we have that envelope window hinge flip out. So I put this one here, but this paper wasn't carrying the weight because this is a little bit heavier. So that's when I decided that the paper needed to be reinforced. So I have just a second. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I have a pad of paper here. Sorry, I have this pad of paper I got from Joann's Storyteller. And it's a beautiful, this just says boho to me all over the place, right? And I think on the back there, it talks about the designer, Linda. She lives in England, North Essex countryside. Anyway, so she's the one who designed this, but the papers are just so, let me show you. This paper, things are falling. This paper here, these little dots are raised. They're like little glossy accent dots or something, liquid pearls, right? And this is heavy. These pages are single-sided, heavy cardstock. And then there's this page, right? And the same, these are raised, yeah, things are falling. These are raised glossy things. And again, very heavy cardstock there. And then there's this, which is not heavy, it's thinner, but it has a pearlescent sheen on the back. And those colors, aren't they lovely? And that's that one. And then this one is the one that I use. Now, this one, depending upon what you have it next to, the color changes. Like here, it kind of looks, it's like that minty fresh color of Simon Hurley's and purple, but it also changes color a bit. Then, and see, that's how the back of those look like. There's a pearlescent sheen. Not sure you can see that. And then there's this page, and these are, the gold bit here is raised as well, right? I don't think these are double-sided. No, they're not double-sided. Some further in the back are double-sided. And then there's this one, and all the gold is glitter raised, and you see it's, listen to me, elephants. I was going to say envelopes. Elephants in purple and gold. Right, so there's that. And then this paisley, fuchsia and gold paisley. And then there's this one. And of course the glitter is also raised there. So it's gold glitter on top of fuchsia, hence the color. And then it's like a mustardy and a tealy colors in the background. And then these are just regular single-sided. Now this is double-sided. One side is purple. And there's nothing, it's double-sided, there's nothing glittery or raised or anything on it, but it's also the little flowers and the gold and stuff, right? And then it's just a pale purple, not a pale purple, just a solid purple. Not even really solid, there's little variations in the color on that one. And then this one, here, I'll show you both sides. So this is the one side. Kind of dots connected, sort of, and then this is the other side, right? These papers are very, very specific. And then here we have this pink and goldy mustard color, one side and the other side. And then there's this one, which has like the yellowish goldy mustard color, and then this is the other side, which goes with the one we just saw. Goes with that one? No, it goes with this one. It matches very well with that one. And then there's this one, which again has the fuchsia back, and then this is the front. Now, while I'm looking at through the camera, it looks like it's a blue background, but in person here, it looks like a greenish background. Much more green than blue. So I'm not sure if that's coming across or not. This is really more, this is green, it's not blue. And then again, purple paisleys on yellow and little purple flowers, right? I had my eye on this paper pad for a long time. It took me a while to buy it. I think because it might have been a bit pricey. I don't see a price on it, but I think it was a bit pricey. And also, it's very, very distinctive. This is the one side and the other side. And again, that's a green background, not a blue background. I'm not quite sure how that's coming across on camera. And then we have this purple, which is, we saw this background, we saw this in different colors. I don't remember the colors, and then there's these purple, and those are paisleys inside the circle. They're little paisleys. And that's the paper pad. Storyteller. And I did get it at Joann's. Oh, here we go. 2 gem effect designs. Yeah, those were the first 2. 2 pearlescent designs, 4 glitter effect designs, and half of them are double-sided. So there we go. Let me just plop it over there. So, so I put this, First of all, I went through the whole book a couple of times, and this is the only place that this would match. Also, I wanted it in the first signature, not the second signature, because the second signature, as I said, we have that window flip. So, and remember, we have our little belly band here. And then also to reinforce this portion here, this is just a scrap of the night sky cardstock that I used to die cut out the globe, right, the world. And so now we have this pocket, and this can be built up upon too, because, you know. So let's just take a quick flip through. We have this, and what I was thinking of doing is stamping the back of it, like with the postcard stamps I have, to make it look like a postcard. So I'm probably going to do that. So we have that pocket. I don't think this is the glitter on that. I'm not sure it's coming across on camera. We did the glitter pen on this butterfly, and it is a bit glittery. Oh, I know what. I'll show you what I did. I'll show you what I did. So yes. So we could do something there. And we have this, which is another pocket. The belly band there. This fabric flip. With that, yeah, this is all the same, right? We have that. This is, I am liking this journal more and more. There's that. And our pocket butterflies, right? Pocket, pocket, pocket. Very nice. Another way you could do this, you could do it with hearts. I know there, I think Tina, or maybe not Tina, maybe Pam at the Paper Outpost was doing hearts, and she was just like staggering them all the same size. And you could do that too, like with butterflies, with any shape you want. Like if I had more butterflies like this, I could have done like pockets, pockets, pockets of just different butterflies, and just have them each one peeking out, like a cascade effect or a waterfall effect. Okay, so this is all the same. Let me show you what I did. I have to find it. No, it's further back. And this also came from that book, the Pharaoh's Gate book. So, where is it? This is what I did. I put the eyeball in. I like it, but I have it covered with a journaling card, so, you know. I like it. I finally got my eyeball in there. So, yeah, this is the flip that I was talking about. And then we have that tuck spot. I still need to figure out what I want to do with that. And another reason why I picked this paper is it's similar to this, color-wise, right? So it does, and it's pearlescent like this, so it does match. It does match in the journal. Yeah, so I have to figure out, and I was thinking of, I still haven't figured out what I want to do with this, quite honestly. The background needs something, because we're going to put this double pocket here, and it just needs something. And I was thinking about, well, what kind of stencils do I have and stuff, but I don't feel like going down a stencil rabbit hole today. But we can go back to here, and it matches this paper color very well, which is also kind of like the Simon Hurley Minty Fresh color, so, and with the gray there and all, so. Okay, so how do we want to build up on this? Because now we can take weight. The reason why this is here is because this is two separate pieces of the cardstock. It was just that little piece, so I had to cut two pieces and join them in the middle, so that's covering the join in the middle. And also it pulls the color over, right, because the color is here. And we have the gray and the colors here. Now this here is, it says Papua New Guinea, and it's supposed to be a stamp from Papua New Guinea. Why it's a Papua New Guinea stamp, well, I guess maybe she was, in the story, she was writing from Papua New Guinea. But those colors remind me of that paper. I put it away that I pulled out the other day, from the French paper about the Watusi tribe. Right? So, but I don't think it's appropriate for me to put those pictures in here because, I don't know, I just don't think it's appropriate. All right, well, let's, while I'm thinking about how I want to, and now the book isn't staying closed again because I left it open. There, let me just weigh it down with the scissor. It's not enough. Okay, let me reach over here. I have that one, and we have this one. Now, these might be too big. This is, what do we have? These are all separate stamps. So we can, well, this here, I can put that like that. That, I don't even know if that's one is really necessary, you know, the lines. We could put this one here. And we just need, and I could do it with, could do it this way. Just this center line here, not those. And I think I might actually do that with the gel pen as opposed to the ink because if I'm going to stamp this, I think I'm probably going to put it in the MISTI. So there's that. These here, see, are, they're too big for this. This is too, I think, yeah. These stamps are too big for this. So I'm going to put that away, put that aside. And we could do that carte postale. I should probably get the MISTI out now. I do have stamps. I could put an actual stamp there. I just need to get them out. What I would do is I would build up on it. I would put this here. Okay, let's just do this. And there. I'm going to, there. I need to get a stamp out, although the stamps I have might be, can't get that open, might be too big. So I maybe might have to go to mini field notes from Tim Holtz. Okay, I'm going to put this right there. Right there. Embossing powder. I was, as many of you may know, I am a huge football fan, and I watch Jason and Travis Kelce. They have a podcast. All right, hold on a second. There it goes. Yes, the heat made it curled up. So today's Wednesday, and it was podcast day. And they, I think it was last week's episode, because they have this ongoing thing about what the best trophy is, right? They're talking about the Lombardi Trophy for football, the Stanley Cup for hockey, the Larry O'Brien Trophy for basketball and stuff like that. And they're huge. The Stanley Cup has got to be by far and away it's the most prestigious, I would think. Well, last week, because they had been talking about this for the past couple of weeks, and last week, Jason surprises Travis. The NBA sent him the Larry O'Brien trophy with like a Larry O'Brien resume as to why this is the best trophy. So, and of course, Travis was jealous because Jason had it in his house and he was holding it and the whole thing, right? Well, this week, today, the Stanley Cup was at Jason's house. And of course, there was Mike, who was the keeper of the cup. The cup is headquartered in Toronto at the NHL museum. But it travels all. It was just interesting. First of all, it was fabulous to learn more about the Stanley Cup, because I really don't know that much about the Stanley Cup, but all this stuff. And Travis was really not happy that Jason got to see the Stanley Cup in person, and he did not. Anyway, it was a really good episode. And then I watched Chris Long, who was an ex-Eagles player, and he played on other teams too, also has a podcast, and he was interviewing Jason Kelce, so I watched that as well. And I just find it fascinating. Okay, what am I doing? I'm looking for tiny field notes. Tiny field notes, because I know that there are tiny stamps in here somewhere. Oh my goodness, this is going to take me a minute, isn't it? What's this one? Oh, that works. Perfect. I didn't have to dig too far. Okay. So we're going to put this, we're going to glue this down. Just a teeny tiny bit. Right there. Right? It already has a little bit of a cancel thing on it. Ugh. And yeah, so I started covering this again. It seems to be doing okay being covered. Whatever. I don't know. You know how now I was going to, did I put you away? Where is it? It's right here. Put this away. All right, carte postale, that would have to go here, and then the franking would have to go on top of it. Okie dokie. Let's see what we got. I watch a lot of Natasha Foote, who's a card maker, and what she does, which is why I'm doing this, a lot of times, perhaps not necessarily with words, but, oh, it's not sticking. Why is it not sticking? But with stamps, she will, depending upon what ink she's using, she will take her foam blender and dab it on top of the stamp. She says her experience is that she gets a better coverage. Again, depending upon what it is she's doing. Hold on a second. It's a little bit crooked. Okay. Might be a little bit too big. I don't want to rock it. Just want to press it down. Okay, that's fine. Oof. Just dab that up. Not that it's ever going to have anything other than black ink, I don't think. But a lot of this has lost its stick. Yeah. And I don't know where I got this. This might be a Dollar Tree stamp. I really don't know. Because, you know, Dollar Tree really has been stepping up their game over the past few years when it comes to these types of things. All right, so we have that. And I'm going to have to... So I don't want that to smudge when I then put the franking on top of it. So here we go. I'm going to be embossing between each thing. Okay. Ugh. Such is life in the big city. Okay, and let me see if I just do a little bit of franking. Just right there. There. Just like that. Okay. The reason why I'm using the embossing powder is because I will smudge it. Yes, I will. I will smudge it. I don't know, will this fit in here? Probably good enough. Sort of fits. Oh, I don't know if it'll stay closed though. Okay, so, and then I was going to take the gel pen, black gel pen. Need to get all the glue off the glass surface here. And just go down, do a line. Do a line down the thing. And yeah, I don't know. I am wearing one of my little wall caps today because I'm just, I need a haircut and my hair is really starting to bother me. So I need to keep it out of my face. So I have a little ball cap on. I'm not one to wear hats, mainly because my head is too small and hats don't fit me. But when I used to be a runner, I discovered this brand of hat called a halo. Yes, H-A-L-O. And for me who wears glasses and the sweat always pouring down my face and my glasses slipping off, it has this band on the inside of it. See, halo. It has this band on the inside of it with this here that draws this, it becomes like a little channel and it draws the sweat away from your face. And away from the front of your face anyway, and then it just like goes down the side of your face or your neck. When you're out running, you don't really care. There. Make sure it's dry. Okay. So we have that there. And, oh, I also did this. I made this. This is just made out of an 8x8 piece of paper. I was thinking about maybe doing one of our little the larger flip out ones where it flips out and out and it's a pocket, but I only made this out of an 8x8 piece of paper, so I don't know actually, because I just wanted to put something else. Sorry, just wanted to put something else in there, in here somewheres. But I think I don't think I'm going to be using that. What we need to do is really make more journaling cards. So there is, where's that one? Oh. We could do something with these, with this, right? We could maybe make a couple of journaling cards out of that. This needs to be, it's mounted onto something heavier. There's this one. This can also be a journaling card, although you do see the glue bits on the back of it. And I'm thinking that maybe that can go in there, or I'm going to cut it in half. I still haven't decided what I'm doing with that. Okay, so what we can do is, let's pull out some of these scraps. This is a scrap, but we can mount that. Needs to be trimmed out. We can mount this and this onto some cardstock and make journaling cards out of them. I'm going to move the book aside. Oh, I have larger scraps over there. All right, cardstock. Piece of cardstock. And let's see how we're doing. This can go here. Will this fit here? And this will fit here. Perfect. And I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to be a bit of a lazy pants, and I think I'm going to use tape runner. I don't use tape runner that much. So we're just going to, tape runner really is probably the easiest of all things to use. And I'm going to go across here simply because I don't know where, I don't know where and how I'm going to cut it down. So we'll do that, and we're just going to load it up with tape runner. There. I think I'm pretty much covered. Should be pretty much covered. There. Okay. And now this one. This one, I know, I don't think, I'm going to, once I get it mounted, I'm going to have to square it off because I think it's a little bit crooked. And just because I'm not actually getting, whoa, that really went in. I'm not actually getting the tape runner to the edge. So I am going to have to cut it in a little bit just to make sure that tape runner is all around the thing. Like so. Ooh, hello. That should be fine. Okay. Now I'll do this one first. I'm going to cut it right there. Hello? Okay. Ooh, I cut it in a little bit further than I had thought I was cutting it. I was not paying attention. That's okay. That's okay. Just trim it down. Okay. There. Nice and substantial. Now this one. All right, let me go here this way first. And I am going back and forth a few times simply because it's heavy cardstock and it sounds like it went through. What am I saying? It's heavy cardstock and the first pass is not going to get it. It's not going to get it on the first pass. There we go. And this one. Okay. Put this one aside. Now, this one measures, I'm going to have to cut that one down. This one measures 3 1/4, right? 3 1/4 by, I really need to clean the glue off of this, 6 1/2. 3 1/4 by 6 1/2. That's perfectly fine for one. Now this one measures, 6 3/4 by, sorry, let me pull it over here, by 8 1/4. This one is going to get cut down. And I don't know. They're different sizes. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to fit anywhere. All right, I'm going to clean this up. Give me just a minute. Okay, that's nice and clean. Now let's take a look at these. Let's take a look at these. Ay, 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 ay. I might have cut that one down too much. We put that one in there. Oh, why don't we put that one in there? That means that's going someplace else. Although this has the orange and the greens here, so I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me just, let me see. Let me try to find homes first. And then, well, that might clash a bit there, but we cut this one down. Remember, we can cut this one down. Cut this one down in half. And then, yeah, that might go better there. All right, let me just, no, not on top of the book. Let's move the book. Let's just cut it down, okay? Let's just cut it down. I don't know, about there. About there. No going back now. We cut it down. So, put it that way. Put it that way. Or we could use this one. We could put it this way. Well, the other one fit. This one should fit too. This one has a little bit of a gusset on it. It might be, let me look. I might have glued the gusset shut over here though. Let me look. Hello? Oh, I did. All right, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get, I don't know if this is working. If I remember correctly, this one is not working. Dagnabbit. All right. I need a precision point, but I don't have a precision point at the moment. Oh, wait a second. I have a Stampin' Up! Glue pen that is actually still good. What did I do with it? There it is. The thing is, I don't know if I can get, oh, okay. I said open the gusset, but I think I also pulled up a little bit from the back. Which one was I looking at? I think I was looking at this one. Oh, for sweet Toledo. All right, I'll be cutting this part out. Hold on. Is it in there? Okay, it's in there. It's in there. This one? I don't know why I'm having an issue with this. I think I need to trim this pocket. This, not the pocket, the, there it goes. The journaling card, down a little bit. Okay, fine. Let's continue on our journey, shall we? We can put that there because that kind of goes, or do we want to put it here to hold that down like we did with the other one? I don't know. Okay, let's put that one there. Need to do something there. This here, we did that one. How about if we do this one this way? Let's see. The colors are good. If I can, there. Oh, that one's totally going to disappear into that pocket. Let's see. This one I think should go back here. Colors. Right? Or maybe in the second signature. I don't know. Right, now we have these. Pocket. A little bit snug getting into. Pocket. Kind of hide that one. All right, we'll figure that one out. If we're going to put anything there or not is the question. We have that. This. We have these pockets. That totally is not going to go. All right. And there we have it. Put that one there. And this one here, we could. Okie dokie. What else we got? That, we have that. We have that we can do something with. We can do something with that. We have these, which I haven't mounted on anything. We can make that a journaling card. It's already pretty heavy. I'm looking for like a bit of fabric. I'm thinking too, most of this stuff is on double-sided adhesive. I'm thinking if I poke a hole in it, I'd want to put like maybe a bit of fabric to come through it for the schmagigi. This is all nicely frayed. All right. Let me ponder. I don't know where I'm going with it, but I'm putting the feather on it. Simply because, why not? Get the bigger side. I have smaller feathers. I have a bag of feathers. They're bright colors like that. The bright pink fuchsia. There's purple. There's, I think there's blue in there. Do that. Put something here. The whole pile just went. Okay, hold on. need to do something about just thinking around the edge here to get rid of the white core. See how that's white? This is Wilted Violet Distress Oxide. Again, the Distress Oxides keep their moisture the most. The Simon Hurley, like when I was using the Minty Fresh one, I still have to look to see if I have a re-inker. I've had Distress Oxides a lot longer than I've had the Simon Hurleys. I've never had to re-ink any of my Distress Oxides. That's not true. Maybe Tumbled Glass, because that's usually the one I use the most. Okay, so we have this here. Oh gosh, what fun is that? Bear with me just a second. I still have to figure out a closure for the book. Right now I'm just gonna, and what I was thinking is that I have the bits of fabric, right? I have the bits of fabric. I could do that. I'm interrupting myself again. I have the bits of fabric on tape, so I could just, you know, tape it down with a bit of fabric. I want to see if I have any of the purple. What fabric do I have here? I have this. We can tape it down with a piece of that ribbon. Oh, I'm sweaty, even though it's cool out. Oh, here we go. I don't think I have any purple showing there. I want the purple. Let's pull that one out. That's green. I'm just pulling them out until I find what I'm looking for. Here's another piece of that. Here's another piece of it, but it's not on double-sided adhesive. And what's this one? Oof, it's on double. Again, I don't see any purple in that. That one. That one. All right, let's just pull them all out. Not the green ones, we know. Oh, there. That's on double-sided adhesive. I can cut a piece of that off. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to actually get rid of this for the moment because I want to see on a white background. So I'm going to place that like that, coming off of there. We can... I'm actually thinking maybe not the pretty batik fabric, but this. All right, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a dab of glue down there. Dab will do ya. Get this pressed in there. And I might have to use silicone glue. I don't know if this is going to catch. Caught the feather, it didn't catch the stem. Caught the bit of the feather. All right, let's use the Fabrifix. I don't want, because that can vary, even if I, you know, when I put something on it, well, let's see if I can get underneath there. Yeah, it's kind of all glued down at the moment. All right. Here. Reach down there with the silicone glue. And no, I want to do it. The squirrely's facing up. Let me just cut it right there. and. Maybe I'll just use the silicone glue. I think it's going to make a mess. I'll use the Fabri-Fix on the back of this as opposed to... I got feather bits on stuck on my finger. Okie dokie. I want the glue off my fingers because I don't want anything else sticking to my fingers. Okay. I think... Oh! Now we can find one of these that is... And put that right on top there. That is more the colors that we're looking for. Although I also have these. These are little iron-ons. We could do that one. I mean, glue it down, of course. That one, no. Green and the pink. No, 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 no. And then these are different ones. No. Okay. I think I said maybe that one. Is that the one I said maybe to? I think I said maybe to that one, but I'm going to probably not. Let me get out more of these. What did I do with it? Did I already put it away? No, it's right over here. Oh, sweet heaven. The place is a disaster. A disaster, I tell ya. All right, let's see what we got. Ugh. We could do that one, which is kind of pink and orange. They're all very different. Here's purple and pink. We could do that one. Oh, here we go. I don't want to have to cut all the way down through. Hold on. I said this one. I said this one. I'm doing this one. Where are my scissors? They're right here. Piece can go in the scrap bucket. Okay, and here we go. This edge right here is where the gold was looped over, connecting it to the next one. There. Ugh. This is messy. This is very messy. Very messy indeed. What time is it? Oh, I have bread rising downstairs. I need to go put that on the second rise and get it in the oven. I like it. We could put something else on it too. Now that I have all these bits and pieces pulled out, for heaven's sakes. They're not going to match All right, let me just... We can actually put a little piece of this down the side. All right, I'm going to do this. This tape is a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to just put it down like that. And then I'll cut around it. There. These scissors don't want to cut. Okay, and then, it's stuck to my finger. Everything's always stuck to my finger. Then we're going to do this. Oh, gracious goodness. Yeah. Not quite there. There. Just a little piece down the side. There we go. And like I said, we could still do something else with it if we want. That's a lot of fun. What do you think? I'm liking it. Okay, we haven't done much, but it's already taken us an hour to do not much. I will try to edit this down into more palpable. My videos get very long because I just don't stop. That seems to be okay. Took away a lot of the journaling space, but it's fun. Okay. Alrighty. Well, when we come back, we will finish decorating all those journaling cards that we put in those spots. In the meanwhile, it's Karynjean. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Go out and have a blast and take your imagination with you. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.